Okay, so this video will be just a little bit of a walkthrough of how you get to access your Wiley Plus course and things you will see once you get into that course. Here we have how to access your Wiley Plus course. This is found in Start Here and Course Information in Brightspace. And this will take you through the steps. We will do this the first day of class. So if you're planning to be there on the first day of class, you can wait until then, and then we can take care of any issues that may arise. You also may encounter what's called a paywall, where they will ask you to pay for it if you try to access it now. But our Wiley Plus representative assures me that by Monday the paywall will be removed because you are already paying for this through your student accounts bills. So don't pay them again. Don't pay Wiley Plus again. Okay, so what you'll do is when you go to the next page here, it will take you to a Wiley Plus link. Okay, and if you don't have a Wiley Plus account, you'll create one, and then you'll click Add Course. And here is the code that you will need when you get over there, and then you should be able to enter the course. So let's see what that next page looks like. Takes you right to Wiley Plus, and you probably will only have one course listed here by the time you create an account and use the code that I've given you. And then when you come again, you will just click into the course. And as it says here on the first page, start by going to Wiley Course Resources, because this is how you'll start to prepare for each class. And we will be starting in Chapter 1 if you want to take a look at Welcome to Your Wiley course and read these things about getting started, helps and tips, how to succeed. It's all there for you to look at. But we will be going to Chapter 1, Collecting Data. And this is not the way it will look to you. Okay, I have many more things here. As you can see, they appear to be hidden here because they are. They are hidden from you so that you don't have to scroll down through all of these things every time you need to access the course. You can just go down to the things that you will be seeing, which are here. Whoops, went too far. That's 1.2. So you can scroll down to 1.1, the structure of data, the e-textbook. But before you look at the e-textbook, I would really like for you to look at the interactive lecture. So you'll click that and it will open. We will also go through the process of doing this interactive lecture in class. And after you have gone through that and taken your flipped notes, which we'll talk about, then I'd like for you to come back and read the e-text structure of data. If you have time. If you absolutely have time for only one, do the video. But the more ways that you can access this information, the e-text, our class discussions, visiting the math lab, watching the video, watching other videos perhaps, the more ways you receive the information, the better you will integrate everything and remember it. So the structure of data here has a lot of information, lots of examples. It has examples where you can try out some problems, and then they will also give you some video solutions, which is, these are produced by different professors, and that can help you learn about it as well. Now, over here on the right-hand side, you do have the table of contents, which can get you places quickly in the book if you want to have this open and skip around when you are reviewing for tests. You have notes and highlights, because watch what happens when I decide, I really should highlight this definition. So I can do that. It's already really highlighted there, but look, it's also now a part of my notes. If I decide, let's see, what's another thing I can highlight? Oh, let's just do this. Often the most interesting questions arise as we look at relationships between variables. Okay. So here it is, finally came up. I can add a note. Okay. I can copy the text if I want to put it in another document, or I can listen.
Often the most interesting questions arise as we look at
I
relationships
don't know
between
if you can hear
variables.
that
In the student
through
survey
Zoom,
data, for example, we might ask the
but it
following
is reading the
question:
text to me.
relationship between variables.
Okay. We can also bookmark places. Okay. If I want to bookmark investigating variables and relationships between variables, I can use this little bookmark tab here. And there it is, it's added. I can go back to this spot at any time. And to do that, I can just come down on the left-hand side, hit my bookmarks, and go back where I want to go. If you have to stop reading for a time, this might be, and want to come back to it, might be very useful for you. Okay, but if we go back to our WileyPLUS, this is our WileyPLUS resources. Notice how that opened in a separate tab up here, and I have way too many tabs open. If you go back to your original tab in WileyPLUS, you can now see that there are announcements, which are hidden right now because I would prefer to use the announcements in bright space. But to see your assignments, you'll go here. And the assignments are all listed here. But if you're ever not sure which one of these you should be accessing, you can come all the way to the left to the calendar, and you can see when the assignments are due. As you can see, there's nothing due the day before classes start, which start on the 28th. But if we go to September, on September 3rd, the Sunday following the first day of class, you do have 2 assignments due in WileyPLUS. And you can click on the little box right here and then go straight to the assignment. And now open the assignment. Okay, gives you some information. There are 18 questions on this assignment. This is the time it is due. Notice it's at 11:59 sharp. Is the following variable categorical or quantitative? People in a city are asked if they support a recycling law. That's a yes or no. It's a category, yes or no. So categorical. Submit answer. Notice I used 1 of 3 attempts. Okay, my answer was correct, so I don't need to use anymore. Sometimes when you open a page like that, there will be multiple questions down the page. Make sure you answer everything on the question before you, everything on the page before you submit. Because if you use up your 3 tries at the first question on the page, you won't even get to the rest of them. So answer everything on a page, submit it, see which ones are wrong, correct those, all of them, submit again. Okay, so you can fully use your 3 chances. Okay, if you're like, I really am not sure about this, I don't want to use up another chance, go to the e-textbook or the media. It will give you a link. You can go read that and come back. It can also give you a hint sometimes. Okay, here it gives you the definitions of categorical variables and quantitative variables. Okay, and after you have submitted it and gotten everything right, you can go on to the next problem. When you are done, if it is an assignment that it grades all by itself, you will see your grades here. And here I only got 1 of 18 correct. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. Okay, and I'll see you in class.